Are you a pickleball newbie? Good, because today I'm breaking down the must-know pickleball rules for 2024 that every pickleball player and their mother is getting wrong. Whether you're a court veteran or a 3-year-old swinging your first paddle, this guide is your secret weapon to staying ahead of the game and avoiding those embarrassing rule fouls. Plus, stick around to the end as I reveal some brand new rules introduced this year. Ready to dominate the court and impress your pickleball crush? Let's get it. Let's sneak into one of the most crucial pickleball rules you gotta know, the serving height rule. Listen to me, when you're doing a volley serve, make sure the top of your paddle doesn't go past your wrist. Keep your paddle motion heading upward, and most critically, always hit the ball below your waist. Imagine a red line at your waistline. Your serve shouldn't cross that. If it does, then you may as well dump all your pickleball equipment into a heap on the ground and light it on fire. Here's why this matters. Serving too high gives you an unfair edge by allowing you to hit harder and control the angle over the net. Pro circuits have strict rules to curb this, but for us peasant folk, it's all about keeping it fair and fun. Now, in my opinion, spotting someone breaking this rule in a casual game can be a bit tricky. It's super obvious, like they're hitting from the shoulder. Maybe slap them in the face. If it's a close call, maybe let it slide and let the officials make the tough calls. Remember, you can still deliver powerful serves with proper technique, staying within the rules. Don't be lame, keep those serves low and follow the rules of the game. Another rule I want to go over is the drop serve. This one's a bit different from your volley serve. With the drop serve, forget about worrying over paddle angle or how high you hit the ball. In fact, forget about worrying, period. Worrying gives you wrinkles and disgusting farts. The main thing to keep in mind in terms of a drop serve is how you drop that ball. You can't be throwing it down to get a mega bounce, that's a no-go. Just let it fall naturally using good old gravity. To get a decent bounce, try releasing it from a higher point. But remember, gentle drop, people. Gentle drops. If I ever catch you mega bouncing the ball on court, I'll sneak into your bedroom at 3 a.m. and steal all your left socks. After vomiting in all the right socks first, of course. You don't want that, trust me. Now, switching gears to something that's part game rules, part good sportsmanship. Waiting for the returner. This one is about playing fair. Always make sure your opponent is ready and looking your way before you serve. You don't want to sneak in a serve while they're still getting set. That's just cheap. We're here to win because we're skilled, not because we caught someone off guard with their pants down. That's what she said. So keep it classy and make sure they're set before you launch one their way. But before going any further, let's test if you've been listening with this spicy quiz. When you're doing a volley serve, make sure the top of your paddle doesn't go past your what? Is it A, your kneecaps, B, your beard, C, your belly button, D, your wrist? The correct answer will be revealed at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Now back to it. Alright, now let's tackle some rules about calling a ball out in pickleball, which can get a bit controversial. Key point, never, and I mean never, call the ball out before it hits the ground. You might see it heading out, but hold off. Calling it while it's still in the air isn't allowed. Once it bounces, that's your moment. Be prompt with your call. If you delay too much after the bounce, you're relying on your opponent's goodwill to accept it. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather die in a miserable death than rely on my opponent. When you call it, do it loud and clear. Say out and raise your finger, ideally not the middle finger, to signal. This combo of voice and gesture is crucial because sometimes, in the middle of the game's intensity, your opponent might not catch your call. So, always make sure to verbally and physically signal, to avoid any disputes on the court. The next crucial aspect of making an out call involves determining precisely when you can declare the ball out, which fundamentally depends on where the ball lands. The rulebook is clear. To call a ball out, you must visibly see space between the ball and the line. This can get tricky, especially with big balls that seem to hover right over the line. That's what she said. From one angle, you might spot a clear gap, but from another, it might not be so obvious. Here's a tip. If the ball is overhanging the line, but its point of contact with the ground is outside the line, it's considered out. However, when calls get tight and you're not 100% certain, it's often better to err on the side of caution, especially in friendly games. Giving your opponent the benefit of the doubt hurts, I know, but it keeps the vibe friendly. If you do call a ball out and it sparks a debate, or if your opponent is foaming at the mouth, reconsider if the game is casual. Sometimes, letting go of a questionable call can prevent any on-court violence and accusations of unfair play. Remember, it's just a game. is what a loser would say. But in all seriousness, if there's any doubt and the game's stakes are low, let that one slide, my dude. Alright, let's head into what's probably the biggest rule shakeup for pickleball in 2024, the deal with carries. So a carry is basically when you scoop up the ball on your paddle and sling it over to your opponent like a monkey flinging his excrement at a tourist. I've seen plenty of players try to pull off this move, especially when the ball's coming in high. They try and scoop it up and make a play. But here's the headline for 2024. Whether you're meant to do it or not, carries are straight up illegal now. Crazy, I know. Now let's clear up the difference between a carry and a double hit. A double hit is when you might accidentally smack the ball twice with your paddle. But here's the kicker. Your paddle is moving in the same direction the whole time. You aren't pulling back to catch the ball, you're pushing forward. Sometimes you might hit it soft, or it clips the throat of your paddle, causing that second contact. But guess what? This isn't giving you any sneaky advantage, so it's all good. Double hits are legal. So remember gang, carries are out, but if you double tap by accident while keeping your motion straight, you're Gucci. Let me ask you something. What are you supposed to do when you're in the heat of a pickleball rally and you realize the ball is cracked? If you said file for bankruptcy or speak in Latin, you're wrong. First things first, you gotta play out the rally before you bring up anything about the ball being busted. Once the rally's done, here's the move. Check out the ball with your opponent. If it looks like a nose job gone wrong, then you gotta decide together if the ball messed with the play. If you both feel like the cracked ball threw off the point, you can choose to redo that point. But if you think the crack didn't really change anything, just move on to the next point, and whoever scored keeps that point. Look, I wanted to cover the 9th and 10th rule, you know. This video is titled 10 Pickleball Rules You Need to Know in 2024 Beginner's Guide after all. But then I just realized that I can literally not do it instead. Funny how things work, huh? Comment below, angry if this made you mad. Anyway, recapping, keep your serves sharp with the serving height rule. Make sure your drop serves are clean and legit. And always wait for the returner to be ready before you serve to keep the game fair. When it comes to calling the ball out or making those close calls, clarity and honesty are your best strategies. The 2024 rule changes have tightened things up, like banning carries and clarifying legal double hits, making it all about skill and respect on the court. Conquer these rules, keep your head cool, and you're set to outplay and outsmart any challenge that comes your way. Remember, outsmarting yourself on these fronts can be the toughest match you'll face. Win that, and you're chilling. And for everyone who stuck around, the answer to today's quiz question of when you're doing a volley serve, make sure the top of your paddle doesn't go past your what is D, your wrist. Serving too high gives an unfair edge by allowing you to hit harder and control the angle over the net. Always hit the ball below your waist. Imagine a red line right at your waistline. Your serve shouldn't cross that. Hey, I don't make the rules.